Holistic Beauty. I'm Empress Queen, your reader, your guide, and I'm here with another pick a card reading titled, What is You and Your Person's Love Language? So there are 5 different love languages that people speak, and whether they're showing it or how they receive love. So the 5 languages are words of affection, so your words, things you say to them, or affirmations, I guess they said, like words you say to them, they say to you. Acts of services, so your actions or things that you do for them or they do for you. Receiving gifts, so materialistic stuff, getting things from a person. Quality time, so attention. And then physical touch, so sex, intimacy, that types of things. So these 5 languages, sometimes if people are not aware of the way people receive or give love, it could be misconstrued. So I thought of doing this to give some clarity between you and a person that you might be in a romantic connection with. All right, so in this pick a card reading, you're going to get what you and this person, how the way you guys have been showing each other love, the way you guys been showing each other love to one another, you versus them. How do they really receive love? Like, how do they feel loved by a person? And how do you feel loved by a person? And how do they show love? And how do you show love? And then how this affects your energy. How it affects your connection, and some advice. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. Hey, Joe, can you get my charger?
Your phone charger?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Yeah. Alrighty. So I'm going to put the timestamp down. I have 5 wonderful piles today. So I hope everyone is doing good. So I want you to think of your person and think of them. Think of you guys' relationship, what you guys been going through. Sorry. And perfect. Thank you. And then I want you to pick a number and a stone. For those of you that probably have multiple partners, it can be possible. Pick, oh my goodness. Sorry. Pick the different, think of the individuals differently. And then if you pick the same number for the individual people, then that means there's a message inside that pile for the individual people. So we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so this is for those of you who picked pile 1. So pile 1 people, the brown garnet. Hold on, I don't like the way this camera is faced. Give me a second, you guys. There we go. What is the way your person and you have been showing love to each other? So this is you, this is them. So we have some fire energy going on here. You could have Leo in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. They can have Sagittarius in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But even if it's in your chart or not, it more so talks about the energy. So the way that you guys have been showing love to each other is you've been doing active services for them. So you have been doing things for them, working hard for them, if you're there when they need you, that type of stuff. The reason why is because you are a person that's very dedicated and loyal to the person that you love. Hey, how are you? You have a lot of passion, wisdom. You tend to love very, very hard with your heart. And it moves you to have passion to want to help the person you love. So you may give advice. You do a lot of actions to making sure that they're comfortable, that they're okay, that they're happy, that they can maintain the passion in your connection. But this person has Sagittarius energy here, so they like to give gifts. They like to give things to you. And that is the way they've been showing love to you. This person likes to be spontaneous. They might plan trips, or they might take you out on a date. They like to travel with you. They like to give things to maintain the balance in you guys' connection. But the way you guys have been showing love, how has this been affecting you both? How has it been affecting your connection? Love makes a difference. Love can help heal past hurt and provide a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. All right, so it says, the way you guys have been showing love to each other thus far, it's make you guys feel distant and disconnected from one another. It lets both of you, your love thicken. Okay. And it says love makes a distance. So I feel as if there is a bit of a crossfire here. You both might like the way each other is showing each other love. You may like the fact that they're giving you gifts. They may like the fact that you do things for them. So there's a lot of action in your connection. But I feel like sometimes the focus is on what you guys are giving to each other more so than what you guys really want, and it causes a disconnect, or you guys are working too hard to give each other what you want, that you're not really, both of you are not getting all what you need. So it makes your love thicken because you appreciate the actions and the work that they put towards you. However, there's a disconnection. There's too much focus on giving to each other, and then you guys are not really giving to each other exactly a whole way of the way you guys want it. All right, so how do they like to receive love, and how do you like to receive love in reality? So it says action of service, laughter, and then it says words of affection or affirmation. So this person does give you, no, I'm so sorry. You give this person the love that you want. So in other words, you do acts of service hoping that they will give it back to you. And maybe this doesn't happen. Instead, they just give you things. So they might not be so active into being there or giving you what you want. If they was to give you this act of service, it will make you happy. It will make you laugh. It will bring you joy. Some of you are wanting someone that's just there to make you laugh, to entertain you, to be there for you when you're down. This person, the way they receive love is word of affection and affirmation. So they kind of want someone to acknowledge the things that they are doing, or acknowledging their looks or appreciation, but through their words. And you might not necessarily say to them, you know, you may say thank you, but you don't, stroke their ego a little bit with their words, or utter out things, or give them some type of acknowledgement with your words. And so this is where the discontentment comes from, or the disconnect. So there's a communication issues in your relationship because you're giving to them what you want, but you're not giving to them what they want. And they're just giving you because they're so used to, that's their way of showing you back for what you're doing. But that's actually not what you want. You really want them to put action into you and to be there for you, to make you laugh. It's not materialistic things that you want. You want more than materialistic things in this connection. And they want to be appreciated. And so it says brother and sister. I feel like this person also not only looks for a lover, they look for a friend, someone that they can communicate with, someone that can give them encouragement. So that's how they receive love. But let's see how this person gives love in reality. I feel like you guys give to each other the way you think the person want, but let's see. All right, quality time. And it says word of affection or affirmation. So in reality, this is amazing. In reality, you truly give love with quality time. You know what I'm saying? You just feel, you enjoy the simple things in life. You're not really big on materialistic things. You don't need someone to give you gifts all the time. It's nice. You don't need someone with a lot of money. You're a person that likes quality time. You like people to put the effort in, show some type of effort towards you. It's more of a natural beauty and a natural thing. That's more of your thing here, because it says natural beauty and authenticity. You want somebody that's raw, that's real. That's how you like it. And you also feel this is why you give quality time in reality, is because you feel like that is one of the best things to give a person. That is the way you show love. You give them your time. And I think quality time also comes with when you're giving them action. You might be a very busy person, and to stop what you're doing and give them their actions, do actions for them, is way of you giving them quality time. But this person over here actually gives love the way they want to receive it. So you guys are kind of mirroring each other, but for some reason, they haven't been giving you the way they really do share love. They just been giving you this. So in their end, they could be very emotionally disconnected, and just being more materialistic towards this connection. And then the reason being is spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clear to you, which prompts you to necessary life changes. I feel like this person is very traditional. This person might grow up in a home or believe that if they're a male, they believe that the male is a provider. The male is the one that brings security. That's the traditional way of the way people think that relationships should be. It doesn't necessarily mean that it should be. It's just that's a traditional way. And if it's a woman that you're inquiring about, they believe a woman should be nurturing and take care of the home and, you know, that kind of stuff. And so this person is very traditional with the way they move. Okay, so they give you gifts because they feel somewhere. I feel like there's a miscommunication here. This is the way they get this appreciation from you. This is when you may tell them thank you or I appreciate you, is when they give you the gifts. And this is the way they can get their affirmation and give it to you. So if you guys in pile 1 was to give this person, and if this person was to give to you the love language that they actually speak, what would happen? And it says, make you feel like you guys are soulmates. So action speaks louder than words. Express your love through actions. So I feel as if you guys were to give the love language that you guys truly want, which is affirmation on your person's end, and appreciation, and then if they was to give you quality actions, quality time, you guys will feel like you're soulmates. You will feel more connected. The discontentment will go away. The disconnection will go away. Non-communication will go away. All right. And so let's get some advice here for those of you who picked pile 1. And it says no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. And then it says star mother. How can you mother yourself? So let's see some advice here. It says, y'all will improve your connection. Please listen to their needs. Show each other they deserve y'all love. So I feel as if you may be feeling like, for some of you, if you pick this pile and you might be feeling like this connection is not working, or there's some type of disconnect in here, or there's lack of passion or romance or communication. You might be feeling like, should I stay? Should I go? And the universe is saying no. The relationship will improve. But you do need to listen to your person. You need to listen to their needs and show each other that you deserve love. Okay? And that's how it would help. Your love language will help you to improve your connection in pile 1. So we're going to move on to pile 2. Okay. All right. So pile 2 people. How has you and this person been showing each other your love language? And see, with these love language, this is something that you might have grown to show each other, and how you guys are showing each other love. So we have Taurus energy and we have Pisces. Ooh, what a combination. You can have Taurus in your chart. They can have Pisces in their chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or vice versa. It says receive gifts. And then there says words of affection or affirmation. So in the energy of things, you're more traditional. Taurus talks about her Hierophant and Empress. So you're a more traditional type of lover. You tend to go by your morals, how you was raised. You might act as the way your parents did, or the way your grandparents did, or your family, or how you know how to love. You've been giving this person gifts. You give them things. Whether you're a man or the woman, you could be very nurturing to this person, very giving, making sure they have all their needs. You could have a bit of an emperor energy here. Okay. Emperor energy in here as well. So some Aries energy where you're trying to protect them, I'm hearing. You're just very, very traditional in the way you show love. And you stick to it. This is, you do what you know. And so you're very nurturing. You give this person a lot. You make sure that they're living lavish, they're living good, they have it all. Whether you're a man or a woman. This person over here is been showing you words of affection. And I feel as if they give you words as thank you. They may talk about your looks. They may talk about the way you do. They may talk about things that you do just to give that affirmation to you. So they show you the appreciation. So we have giving and receiving. And when you give to them, they're saying thank you. You're wonderful. It's kind of like that. So that's what's going on. But this person, Pisces energy talks about like the hangman and also the moon. Pisces energy deals with fantasy, seeing things for how you think things should instead of how they are. So I feel like this person is also a bit traditional, but they're more traditional in their emotions. Like you guys are moving in a robotic way with each other. It's good, but it's also robotic. So you give them, they say thank you. They tell you how much you are and they say stuff, but there's not a lot of action on this person's part. They may be more in their mouths, a charmer, someone that's more with just their words, okay? So let's see how this has been affecting you guys' connection. romance. Okay, so we have teaching y'all how to love each other. And it says it causes y'all to kiss and make love. So this gives you guys a lot of romance in your connection. It makes you feel good that you're providing for them or giving to them, and it makes them appreciate you, and they're kind of stroking your ego, and you're giving them things. So it makes you guys love each other. It's teaching you guys how to give and receive. It's making you guys have a lot of passion for each other, a lot of love making, that kind of thing. But let's talk about how your person really receives love. How do they really feel loved? And how do you really feel loved? Okay, so we have acts of service, quality time. All right. It says light. See the light within yourself and everyone else. So, and there's this quality time, forgive. It's time to let go of anger or blame. All right. So I feel like although your connection might have good energy in it as far as the passion and the good in the receiving, I feel as if there will be some issues crawling up if they haven't, because you like to receive love in action. This person has been giving you love through their mouth and not a lot of actions. There might be some times where you are forgiving this person, you're looking past it because they're stroking your ego with the words, but you're waiting for actions by this person. They're wanting quality time. So you might be giving these gifts. If you're not giving these gifts to them and not spending time, this person will become sad and distant. But I feel as if for you, because you are a nurturer, I believe that you give this person gifts and your quality time. So I feel as if this person gets all what they need from you, but you may not be getting all what you need from your person. And they may be sad about this because they know they need to put some action in, and they're always wanting forgiveness. I feel like you give a lot more to this person than this person gives to you. But what you're turning a blind eye to it is because they're constantly telling you thank you. They are showing their appreciation through their mouth. And so it makes you feel good and appreciated, and so you look past it. All right. But in the future, if this continues, you will begin to feel unhappy because there's no action behind it. But how do you really give love to a person? And how do they really give love? Receiving gifts. So you really give. You're really giving this person how you actually receive, how you actually give love. Act of service. Okay. So, like I said, I felt this for pile 2. You give this person, your person, everything. This person must be happy in this connection because they get gifts. I feel as if you give them everything. But this person gives love by act of service, clearing negative energy from within and around you. So I feel as if this person is not really giving you how they really truly show love. So if they were with someone else, they will be doing these actions of service. But with you, they just show appreciation. And into my knowledge, when I see this, it's not a communication issue. It's because you give them so much, they might feel like they have nothing to give you back. You might be abundant. You might make more money than them. You might have more than them. There's something where you can do this for this person. So this person may look at the situation as, I can't give them anything because they have everything and they're giving me stuff. So I want to say thank you. But if you was just someone else, they will show you active services. So they may feel like as if you don't really need their services, so they don't give it. And right now, it's fine. But in the future, you're going to want this because this is what you actually want. The way they show love is what you actually want. So I will give advice about this. Let me see what the cards are saying and the notes before I go ahead and say anything else. So how is this affecting you guys' connection based off the way you guys are showing each other? Well, if you was to show and receive love the way you two truly do it or desire, how would this affect your connection? And it says you are limitless. Recognize this is true. You could do anything you choose to. So it says y'all connection will stay the same because something else is wrong. It says both of you will want to give each other stronger commitment. It will improve your sex life. It will improve y'all connection. It will make both of y'all much happier. There is some underlying issues here in this connection. There's an imbalance here, and I do sense that, but I wanted the cards to give more information before I put my input in it. Okay, just to see if it's not going to already tell you, but there is an imbalance in your connection. So even though there may be good sex going on and everyone seems to be happy, there's an underlying discontentment, and I feel like it's you, but you're not saying anything due to the fact that this person is stroking your ego or making you feel good by their words, but there's something else going on. Yeah, definitely can feel that here. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? And it says priest, how are you being called to step up and lead? They will return, don't worry. Stop power tripping and make love. So some of you are dealing with someone that may not be around you, or you guys may not be speaking, or there's a separation. For some of you, not all of you, they will return. There is a lot of love and passion in this connection, but there's an imbalance. There's an imbalance in status. There's an imbalance in somebody's not speaking up about what they truly want. And I feel like it's you. Take what resonates. It could be the other person. I feel like there's also could be either a status difference. So one person may have a lot of money, one person may not. It could be one person is older, one person is younger, one is mature, one is immature. It's an imbalance there that's beyond the love language. And so what it is that one of you have a very dominated personality. Could be you, could be the other person. And the other person feels drowned out. And so I feel like you guys are more so focusing on the passion, the sex, the connection, but you're not paying attention to the red flags, that there's an imbalance in the way you guys are moving. Somebody feels lesser than, somebody feels like they don't deserve. It's that kind of energy. And the way I'm getting is this is a woman here, and this is like a princess, a child. So there's definitely somebody feeling, and I feel like it's your person, but it could be, flip-flop, but it could be your person because they feel like you have everything. There's not much to give you, or there's not much for you to receive. So the advice I was saying is, it already says stop power tripping and make love. So sometimes you guys may power struggle. That person may want to sometimes whoever's the one with the more, the less, whether it's less immaturity, age, financial status, that kind of thing, they may tend to sometimes act out as a way to struggle with power, or because they're feeling less than, something in that nature of the situation. And so I feel as if you and this person, there's a balance that needs to be done in your connection. There's a balance where maybe you need to turn down giving so much. Maybe you need to show more vulnerability if it is you that's the one with the power, so to speak. Because in reality, doesn't matter about your love is a spiritual thing. And so in the world of spirit, there's really no sense of power. There's divine masculine energy and there's divine feminine energy, and they both have balance of power. So when it becomes imbalanced, when one person feels they're lesser than and one person feels there's more than, regardless of how much love making you have in your connection, no matter how much chemistry, something's always going to be off. So I feel as if the person that feels less than needs to have more confidence in themselves, step up to the plate, put in more actions towards the other person. And the person who has more or feel like they have more needs to diet down a bit. Maybe they need to play Dandle in Distress, or be more humble, or be more vulnerable. You know, and I'm not saying to die down that you're strong. You know, just sometimes showing that you're too strong can intimidate someone. And sometimes just showing your vulnerable side, we all have a vulnerable side, will help your connection. Well, this person the lower person tends to show their vulnerability more, and they need to show their strength. So I feel like that's more so you guys' issue in pile 2, not the love. There's a lot of love and passion there. It's an imbalance, okay? So I hope that helped pile 2 people, and we're going to move on to pile 3. I'm glad you came out here. All right, so pile 3, let me go ahead and write these timestamps. Thank you. How do you and your person shows love to each other? And you know, when you guys are showing love, I think in a relationship over time, we start to do what we feel the person likes, okay? And this is how love languages get crossed. When I'm done uploading this video, in the description box and the comment section, I'm going to put in a questionnaire so that you can see yourself how you receive love beyond this reading and the other person. So you can get a better understanding, because a lot of times when this language is misconstrued, it can cause issues within a relationship or a connection. And where someone could feel like, okay, they don't love me, or they don't want to be with me, or they're not interested. In reality, it's just that people show love in different ways and receive love in a different way too. That's just the languages of love. This is something you would learn in marriage counseling or connection counseling. But sometimes being in a relationship with someone over time, or in a connection with someone over time, you show them love based off what you feel they know if you don't know, or you give love the way you feel. You know, it just starts to become that way. So let's see here. We have Aries energy, and we have Mercury's, which deals with Gemini and Virgo. So we have physical touch, and we have active service. So Aries energy here, it could be Aries, Virgo, or Gemini, your chart, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But let's talk about the actual energy. You show this person love by physically touching them. You could be very romantic, a very passionate lover. You tend to give them a lot of sex. You like to please them in the bedroom. You tend to be more focused on their physical needs as far as that situation. When you're near them, you may rub them, you may massage them, you may touch them, you may kiss them, you constantly want to hug them. That kind of thing is what you've been giving to this person over here. Aries talks about the full energy. The full energy is all about starting a new beginning. It's fresh, it's adventurous, it's taking a leap of faith in love. So you might be a person that is a hopeless romantic, or someone who hasn't had a lot of experience in being in long-term relationships, but more about physical relationships. Or you could be very good at touching, but you feel good when you're next to the person that you have feelings for. And this is the way you show them, or this is the way you feel that they want your love, that they want to be near you, that they want to be pleased in the bedroom, that they want you to touch them. Now, your person is active service. So they've been showing you love by what they do. We have Gemini and Virgo energy. So Gemini energy deals with the lovers, which is making choices. And Virgo deals with Hermit, which deals with going within, being more like always relying on self, tend to be more introverted, tend to try to seek answers, analytical, very mental. So this person is not as emotional as you are, okay? Or they might feel like you're not that emotional, and this person gives you love by what they do. They do things for you. They move. They're all about action and what needs to get done. And so this is how your dynamic is in this connection. Definitely right here, I can tell that because of the way you guys are doing it, you might not get your physical touch all the time because this person is focused more on getting things done. So if most people I know that focuses on getting things done, that means they work a lot. That means they're more focused on providing than actually physically touching you. And this might cause someone to feel as if they're not feeling loved. But let's keep looking. All right, so how is this affecting your connection right now? Allows you all to see eye to eye. Make you feel complete and contented. Make y'all love dimension off, dynamics off. So even though it makes you guys feel completed, it makes you guys see eye to eye, you probably as a power couple or get things done, you're probably well off or, you know, at a good place where you feel contented and still. There's a lot of consistency. But the dynamics is off. The passion is off because I know for sure if someone is more focused on actions and what needs to be done, they're not, and especially mixing with Gemini and Virgo energy, they're more practical. They're more not as emotional. They're more in their head. So with this being said, this person is all about getting things done. They may not sit long enough to touch you or feel you, or you might not sit long enough to touch him and feel him, whoever the person is with this type of energy. And so although things are good, it throws your passion, the dynamics off. And you guys, even though the dynamic is off, you could see each other spending the rest of lives with each other. So maybe a lot of you who pick this pile, you could be married or in a very serious relationship. So I do feel like there's some power couple energy here, or has the potential to be a power couple if you're not in a relationship with this person as of yet. But it will be a marriage or a relationship that lacks passion. Okay? So, how does this person actually receive love? And how do you actually receive love? We have receiving gifts, quality time. Okay. Makes sense. It says receiving gifts. Exercise, run, walk, swim, or otherwise move your body. This gives you more energy and happiness. I feel as if in this situation that you might be more contented in the connection because you're receiving gifts from this person. This person is showing you actions, which obviously kind of connects to receiving gifts. I feel like this person is all about making sure things are done, you receiving stuff. And so it allows you to get free time for yourself. You also just really love the gifts you make. It makes you feel as if you're getting something after your hard work. This person, it says one step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. So this person, the way they receive love is your quality time. Okay? And if this is a person that has been showing you love, based off getting things done, your actions. Quality time is very important to them. So if they get your quality time, then they'll be contented. That makes sense of contentment, because you don't have a lot of actions. And if the quality time is based off physically touching them and making sure they're sexually good, I feel like it is if this is why you guys feel contented, because you are giving each other, in a sense, what you guys want, the way you guys receive love. But let's see how your person really gives love and how you really give love. Act of service. Quality time. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, so passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you the energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that is dear to your heart. So you give love the way this person is actually giving you love. And I feel as if your act of service at this time, you feel as if this person is just wanting your quality time. I feel like that's what you give this person, because that is the way of you showing your act of service. So you might just have like a sexual connection or something where you guys are light and sexual. That's not for everyone, but it could be for those. Take what resonates. This person gives and receives love the same way. Quality time, because remember, they're all about what's getting done. So if they are taking the time out and allowing you to physically touch them, taking the time out after working hard and spending time with you, that is what's important to them. And I feel as if when they do this is when you physically touch them. This is your way of showing them acts of service. So I think there's a balance. This is why you guys are content. There's a balance in where you guys are given and receive love. So if you was to do exactly the way you guys are wanting to give and receive love, how would it change the dynamics of your relationship? Okay, it says the results will be amazing. It will give y'all better understanding of each other. Both of y'all will feel loved. It will bring y'all to Love's Island. To be honest, both of you need to have a convo beyond this. So it says, be authentic to who you really are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you really are and how you feel. So I feel like the conversation here is because I feel as if, although you guys may have a good connection with them, or if this is someone you're meeting new, there will be good things that you guys can accomplish together. But again, it might lack passion due to this person trying to provide to you more of what you need and only giving you quality time when they're not busy. And if you are just, physically touching them, there might be a crossfire in what you guys really want. So I feel like there's a conversation that need to sit down. Some of you guys that pick pile 3, I feel like this is especially for y'all where this relationship is just a friendship with benefits or like something more lighter. There's a conversation that needs to go on, because this connection can grow very deeply, and you guys can also be an awesome power couple if you was to be contented with what's going on. So what's some advice for pile 3? The dance with life. Do something to change your energy and just say yes. So we have, y'all got a lot more going on than the love language. Here it is again. Kissing and love making. So I feel like pile 3, there's this feeling that you guys some of you guys are not in a connection with this person. It's more like a physical thing where there's a lot of sex going on. It could be giving of gifts, but eventually this connection will lack more. Somebody will desire more commitment, more. And there's a change that needs to go on. There's more issues in your connection than just the love language. Your love language seems to be fine, but eventually someone will want more than just the sex and just receiving. But if it's something more deeper, there is something that you guys need to talk about, and I feel like it's something to do with you guys' passion in the relationship. And I'm not talking about just in the bedroom. I'm talking about fully making a stronger commitment or a stronger foundation, or balancing out the hard work and quality time. All right, so we're going to move on to pile 4. Oh, I've been writing the timestamps in the wrong side of the book. That's just great. All right. So let's talk about how your person has been showing you love and how you've been showing your person love. And this is based off what you guys have learned from each other, of what you're thinking the way you guys should show love to each other. We have air and we have Capricorn, which deals with Saturn. So your planets and your elements affect you guys. Like I said, air sign could be Libra, it could be Gemini, it could be Aquarius, and Saturn deals with Capricorn energy. So let's see here. Quality time, and then physical touch. Okay. So you might give this person quality time with the way you've been talking, communicating, doing things to, like, in a social outing. So you might go out with this person. You might sit down, talk to them, hold conversations, make plans. Like, it's that kind of energy. And this person shows you their love by physical touching you, sex, pleasure, being near you, touching you. So I feel as if both of you guys, in order to physically touch someone, you have to be giving them quality time. Okay, and this person is with the Capricorn energy here. It deals with the devil. And the devil deals with, you know, sometimes an addiction. It could be entrapment. It could be passion. So I feel as if this person is really focusing on pleasing you, or they could be a bit possessive with you or your body or your time. They might kind of like want you to themselves. They could be a bit overly jealous. I don't know why I'm getting that. They feel like, you know, their physical touch, giving you physical touch is what you need when you're spending quality time with them. You are talking to them, making plans. You're more in the communicative. Air sign talks about community thinking, communicating, ideas. You might be sometimes undecisive. That kind of energy is going on when you guys are showing each other love. And how is this affecting your dynamics based off the way you guys are showing each other love? So we have, it causes arguments and fights. Allow you guys to get closer and understand each other. One person doesn't feel loved. So I feel like you guys are the type that makes up and breaks up. This arguing, and then after you guys argue, you might come together and talk about it afterwards, because one person doesn't feel loved, you know, because the situation is only spending quality time. This person might come in, have sex, you spend time with them, and then they go off and do their own thing. So a lot of you in pile 4, you might not be in a relationship with this person. This might be some in and out energy, constantly fighting, arguing, going back and forth. But one thing, sex is good. And it's a lot of the connection is focused more on sex than anything else in pile 4. And it causes a lot of arguments. But I also feel as if one of you guys, and it could be your person, is possessive, which they don't want anyone else to spend time with you. They don't want anyone else to be around you. They might be addicted to your sex or addicted to being around you all the time, or it could be you. And it causes this constant fight of possession. It could be the both of you, and this is where the fights come from, of not wanting anybody else. I feel like for a lot of you pick pile 4, you guys might have like a friends with benefit or a sex relationship, and then you guys are like, wait, I don't want anyone else to touch you. So then it becomes this argument and fight, but none of you are committing. It could be that. Take what resonates. If that's not you guys, then then it's not you. But how do you guys really receive love? So we have words of affection and affirmation. And we have physical touch. All right. So, true. Yes, what you are asking about is true. So, I feel as if you give this person what they want. So, they may be the one who's more focused on the sex part of the relationships, kind of want to keep it where they're having sex and keeping it light, not really wanting too much commitment. Take what resonates. But you want to hear their true feelings. They may not be as communicative or open to you to talk about their feelings. They may seem a bit cold. But when they go to talk about feelings, they get more into the sexual aspect. And I feel as if you're the person that doesn't feel the love. Okay? And you're wanting to know their true affections. You want to know them to tell you the truth. You don't want them to just lie and flatter you. You want them to tell you what you really want to hear, what they're feeling. This person receives love by physical touch. How well you have sex with them, how well you touch them, how well you rub them and be close to them. Let go of the stress. Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe and let out. And I feel like this person is a bit possessive. So they might like want you around all the time, and you may not want to be around all the time. And this person will constantly want you around. And this is where the relationship becomes a problem. They don't give you your space. So that's the kind of energy I'm getting, and it causes argument in your dynamics. Okay? So how does this person give love, and how do you really give love? Receiving gifts, ceremonies and celebrations. Oh my gosh. Physical touch. All right, so they're all about the physical touch, your person. They're all about sex. Like, if they fuck you good, that's fine. You fuck them good, they're fine. They're all about the sex. Sex is what's important to them. If your sex ain't right, they're out. And if your sex is too good and you're not giving it to them when they want to, they're crazy and possessive. And that's how this person is. Sex is very important to this person. That is the way they are. You, on the other hand, you give love by gifts. You might plan dates for them. You might take them places. You might do things with them. You might buy them things. And this is the way you truly give love. You like to put happiness on their face. So I feel like you're the type of person that focuses on getting things done. You're the type of person that focuses on what someone might need, and they're just focusing on, can you fuck me right? Are you fucking someone else? Like, I feel like this person is possessive. I don't want anyone else to have you. I want my quality time. I want my physical touch. Is you giving someone else my pussy, or are you giving someone else my dick? That's just the kind of person they are. So yeah. Wow. So what they're getting from you, well, what they're giving you is what they give, in a sense. Physical. So this person doesn't give commitment, they give sex. And I feel like for you guys, this person might feel like once they have sex with you, they're theirs. Okay. All right, so embrace the emotions here. So if you guys were to give and receive each other love the way you guys want it, how would it affect the dynamics between you guys? It says, to y'all, love is the only thing that matters. The dedication will continue. Things will bring y'all relationship to a whole 360 for the better. love will definitely improve between you guys. So, I feel as if you're giving this person everything they want. And the odds are, Pile 4, you're not getting what you want. You're only getting their body. And you're wanting more than just their body. And then on top of that, they're giving you their body. This is what they give you, but they're possessive. And so if they start to give you what you like, receiving your gifts, giving you affection with their words and being appreciative and moving, it will definitely make your relationship improve. So for you guys, your relationship is having issues from lack of commitment, possessiveness, arguing. I wouldn't say your person is the problem, because this is a general reading and I'm not doing it personal, but I would definitely say if your person is on the other side where it's the physical, I can definitely say that is an issue in your relationship. So what's some advice for Pile 4? Got a lot of advice here. All right. Lumaria, create heaven on earth. It is happening. And then we have answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? All right, Pile 4. It says, y'all will continue. You continue on. Y'all will improve. Y'all are soulmates. Peace is what y'all need. Yeah. Take your own advice. All right, so you might tell this person what you need. There might be some arguing, stuff like that, but you need to listen to yourself. You might you might be a person that, gives people advice about their love life and all that different stuff. You need to listen to your own advice. This connection will improve because you guys are soulmates. However, I feel as if you need to speak up on what you really want and be more assertive to the situation, because this person needs is being met, but yours is not being met. And so you need to speak up and be more assertive in order for this relationship to work and have some peace. So that was Pile 4. And we're going to move on to Pile 5, last but not least, you guys. All right, so how do you guys show each other love? This is the way you guys are learning how to show each other love. All right. Ooh, Capricorn again. All right, so we have quality time and we have words of affection. So the quality time, you on this side have Scorpio energy and there's Capricorn energy. So you guys can have this in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But it's not necessarily there. You know what? You guys... in this connection in Pile 5, there's a lot of... what's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking at these two people's eyes. There's a lot of sneakiness, secrets, sweeping things under the rug. There is Pile 5. There's definitely, both of you guys are possessive. Both of you guys tend to do things to each other. So I would say Pile 5, you guys' relationship could be a bit toxic or have some toxic energy in there. All right. But you show this person love about quality time, and they show you love by their affection or speaking to you or showing their appreciation. So you guys will talk about things, charm each other. It's this relationship where it's a lot of passion, but there's a lot about you guys that are alike. You both don't play that. You both kind of act like you don't see what's going on, what the person's moves are, but you don't. It's like there's a lot of mistrust in your relationship somewhere. Take what resonates. But in that time, you guys spend a lot of quality time. You might have a secret relationship that nobody else knows about, and you guys spend a lot of time with each other. I'm hearing, though, although you guys have a lot in common, you're also friends. It's just there's some sneakiness. I don't know why I feel that, but that's what I feel. All right, and so how does this affect your connection? Based off the way you love, it says spiritual connection, and then we have it causes miscommunication, allowing each other to grow physically attached. So you guys, because you guys spend time with each other, you guys are not only friends, you are lovers. There's some time of miscommunication here. There's a lot of romance between you guys. You tend to feel each other even when you're not near. You kind of can know how this person think, how they know how you think, because you guys are a lot alike. So you guys come from the same background, or you have the same ethnicity. Your morals could be the same. It's like there's a lot of mirroring going on, a lot of spiritual connection. But the problem is that based off the way you guys are showing love to each other, there's a miscommunication. And I think that things are swept under the rug. You guys just probably come together when you want to be away from the world or escape from the bullshit of the world. I feel like you guys are enclosed. This is more like either a secret relationship or something on the low, and you guys have an understanding, something in that nature. But there's a miscommunication here, where you guys are sweeping things on the rug, not trusting each other. Like, I have my eye on you because I don't trust you, but I'm not going to say anything. That's the type of energy I'm feeling. But how do you and your person really receive love? Receiving gifts, physical touch. So you're a person that likes a simple life. I feel like this relationship in Pile 5 is something that you guys use to escape from the world with each other. I feel like a lot of you that pick Pile 5, you and this person might be really, really good friends with benefits. Or if you guys are actually in a relationship, you're just not only lovers, you're friends. And so you guys, you tend to like to go places. You like to receive gifts. You like to go out in nature. The gifts could be simple. It doesn't have to be this grandiose like a car or going on a vacay. It could just be a simple gift. You're like a simple person, but that is the way you receive love. You just like when somebody gives you something or surprising you. It could be a simple date in the park. It could be something simple, but that's the way you like it. This person is about physical touch. They like to be near their person, feel their energy, getting rubs, kisses, affection. If you could see here, they have like the horse is the unicorn is over the baby unicorn. So I feel like not only that this person likes physical touch, they also like to be nurtured. Whether they're a man or a woman, they tend to like to feel nurtured and protected by their lover. Or they feel good when their lover is touching them, or it makes them feel calm. I feel as if you guys do this already. I feel like there's a mistrust with you guys, but there's also a good understanding. It's a secret mistrust. Okay? Alrighty. So let's see how you guys give love. Alright. Words of affection and affirmation and physical touch. So, self-confidence through God confidence. Believing yourself by believing in God working through you. So you like to give your lover encouragement. You like to give them words. You like to give them words of wisdom. You like to let them know when they're doing good. You're always making sure they're all right. I want to look back to see what was the beginning thing here between you guys. But alright, I can't find it. So this is what you like to do. And this person gives love by the way they like to receive love. Physical touch, healthy communication. So they like to touch and talk and feel their person's energy. Odds are they also like to spend quality time. This person if they don't get quality time, if they don't get the physical touch, if they don't have heart-to-heart conversations with their lover, they don't feel love. This is something they like to do with their lover, and they also like their words of their lover. So I feel as if you guys do this, it will really help your connection. All right, and then so if you guys was to give each other exactly the type of love you guys like to give and receive, what will happen? It will make your it will make you affectionate and appreciate each other. Okay, and then it says there is other problems in y'all connection that needs attention to. Yeah, I felt that. And it says it will improve you guys' love. Some of you guys may have children with each other, or children are involved for some of you guys. But I feel as if this is the kind of relationship where both of you guys need a lot of nurturing each other. And appreciation and give and take. And even though you guys have a good friendship as well as lover, there is mistrust here that I've seen. And so that needs to be addressed in order to make this connection improve. All right. So what's some advice? All right. So we have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And it says align your life. What is not aligning or need to change? All right. So it says, is this connection really working? Love and peace, that's what matters. And it says happiness is yours. You just got to accept it. So I feel like the mistrust definitely needs to be addressed. The mistrust is really messing up you guys' connection. This connection has the ability to be really, really good. But I think because you guys were friends, maybe you guys seen each other actions. It could be you guys seen each other lie or steal or cheat before, you know, that type of thing, or something in that nature. And so you don't really trust this person, but at the same time, you love their company. And so I feel as if you don't trust them, then there needs to be an issue. Do you know the saying, there's no trust, there's no us? So it's like it's either a conversation needs to go on or leave them alone. Because you would have to just fully trust them and let go in order for this connection to grow itself. Or that kind of thing. And I feel like a lot of times you dim your light. You don't speak up to what you really see. You're very wise. You might see them do things or make certain moves, but you don't say anything. And inside it is shattering you. It makes you feel bad because you really love this person, but you don't trust them. And it could be the same with them. However, you need to speak up and say what you're seeing and talk about the mistrust that you guys are having. Is this connection really working? No, it's not. It might look good. It might be calm because you guys are friends and, you know, the thing. But there's underlying issues here and it needs to be addressed. It's either you're going to deal with them or let them go. But love and peace is what matters. And you guys are silently not in peace. You're like in the Nine of Swords energy on the inside. All right, so I hope this helps. Thank you for all of you that sat through this and watching me on live. Check out my website. I did make some changes and I do have some new services. Also, if you want to be a holistic beauty seeker, just email me at my email address here. And I can add you on the list. Holistic beauty seekers are dealing with people that want to get into holistic healing. It's no additional charge. It talks about manifestation and learning healing and candles and affirmations and different stuff like that in psychology. So thank you guys very much. I hope this helps and bless your love life. Have a good